welcome to Dalton. This is a city Jose has really been wanting to go to, so he's excited that we're here.
Again.
Again?
So we did videos here in Dalton, not that long ago though. Dalton is between Chattanooga and Atlanta. We're kind of 30 miles or so south of Chattanooga.
Wasn't the last time, before the last time, we were with your dad, right?
I can't remember.
I think we took him here.
I can't remember. Now this city is interesting in that it's 50% Hispanic, predominantly Mexican. And this city, there's not too many areas.
Yeah, this is the Kroger with the Starbucks that I got food for us at. Pretty sure that's it, because I remember this.
How many, can you go through our last Dalton video and see what the comments and views and stuff were, how it did?
Sure.
No, I like Dalton because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful area. I mean, you're surrounded by beautiful mountains here in North Georgia. You're close to Interstate 75. Like I say, you have a very large Hispanic population here.
We did that 10 months ago, and we got 3.7 thousand views.
That's it?
Yeah.
What do the comments say? Read some of the comments.
There was only 44 comments.
Okay, so it didn't do that incredible.
Yeah. Okay. I literally live in Dalton.
Cool.
I'm glad to see many people like it. It's a beautiful town, and there's a lot to do.
Alright.
Great video. Your Spanish accent is definitely Cuban, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
I said it. Nice.
Let me ask you, if you live here in Dalton, how do you guys like Cubans here? Because I know Cubans and Mexicans sometimes don't always buddy up, just because, like, I lived in Alabama, for example. In Alabama, a lot of the Latinos didn't really get along. Like, there's a lot of Spanish people in Alabama, but they didn't really like Cubans at all. There's Guatemalans and Mexicans in Alabama. They didn't really like Cubans too much. So back home where I'm from, Florida, we're all Latino. But then there's places where it's different. So if you are Latino here in Dalton, are Cubans okay? How do you guys like Cubans here? Because I lived in Alabama, it wasn't the best relationship with other Latinos. It didn't seem like other Latinos cared for Cubans too much.
Someone else said, "Thank you for your tour of Dalton, Georgia. It is much appreciated."
It's pretty. And the natural beauty of this area, it is a gorgeous area.
You GPS to so many crazy ways to go to Chatsworth.
Yeah, I know, right? And Chatsworth is a little country town on the outskirts of here. Beautiful, beautiful views in that little town.
Someone said you drove right next to my neighborhood. Great reaction to our town.
Awesome, man. I like it. Can I see the
Someone said Georgia is what I call the New South. Alabama is the Old South. The New South.
Cool, that's an interesting term.
Yeah. There's a Walmart over there. Walmart.
I think I can call Guadalajara. We've already messed up. We're supposed to make it. Oh, this place looks good.
Yeah.
You think a place that's 50% Hispanic's gonna have some incredible Mexican food.
It looks like it's closed, the one you chose.
I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. So better for my game. This is kind of the worst time of day for recording video.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, the lighting is kind of bad.
Weird. It's actually closer to 60%.
Hispanic now? Oh, wow.
5 months ago, someone said I'm moving to Dalton in mid-December. I hope you have enjoyed it.
I like it. It's very quiet, very calm, very pretty, lots of old historic homes. It's in good shape. A lot of these towns in the south were just falling to crap. But I guess here, since there's population of people here that came from somewhere else, they help keep real estate prices up and keep interest in the area. All these towns in the south are just simply falling to crap. But Dalton's in really good shape overall. What else you got?
Someone said North Georgia is just filled with different people.
Yeah, it's more. North Georgia is very diverse. South Georgia, on the other hand, is completely the opposite.
Someone said, finally got it. New Yorkers migrated south. Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, East Coast Georgia. And with that, the housing prices went up in those regions. In the last 20 years, along the East Coast have just gone crazy.
Mm-hmm. And you have Atlanta not too far away. You have Chattanooga down the road.
Someone said it looks a lot like Atlanta, but just cheaper.
Yeah, it's definitely cheaper. That's exactly what I thought. Beautiful downtown here. I'm looking at it to the left of me. We're gonna go right first, and then we'll come back around in downtown.
Someone said we should go to Saluda, South Carolina. It's mostly H.
Yeah. What's it called? I didn't like South Carolina overall. They're still.
No, I really didn't.
Here's maybe where they were or something.
I do like this.
I just saw people wearing masks. They're not having an outbreak up here, are they? We gotta look into that. I've seen a few people wearing masks. Gotta make sure they're not having an outbreak. There's places that are still having that. Like I know Philly's still having it. And this last one that's going around now ain't really pretty. It's pretty nasty. It's the one that's going around now is actually pretty, even nastier than the one we got.
Oof.
Yeah. Look at this truck right here. It's like got these popping out wheels. Look at that.
Yeah.
Let's hop background so we can see downtown. It is pretty dead, but look, the roads are paved. It's very clean, very orderly. It's not a bad shape looking town. It's actually pretty orderly.
Do they have like condos here?
Yeah, look around. The houses are pretty, that's for sure.
Yeah. What?
Show you guys downtown, which is really pretty downtown. I used to come here as a kid a lot.
You did?
Because there's a convention center here. I used to come here once a year at least. When I was in Kentucky. %60 Hispanic, somebody said. That's crazy. Those are all the how much you got on there?
Yeah.
Interesting. Usually Mexican places will have the best deal on wheels. And there's a lot of Mexican tire shops here. Usually they'll have the best. This is downtown, guys. I mean, it's not a huge town. What's the population of the town?
Oh, look, it's a peacock.
That's neat. They're downtown here. Is that a Hummer? That's interesting. It's a really pretty downtown. It's not like an incredible town, but it's alright. It's really not bad at all. It's nice and neat. The whole city's nice and neat. That's true. Right there looks really neat. Go ahead, buddy. You're good to go.
A little less than 35,000.
Okay. It's a small, medium-sized town.
Yeah.
Not small, but medium would be a better term. City.
It says 50, close to 54%. H. 2.5%
Pull
A.
into this. This is, remember last time we were here, we pulled into this garage?
Yeah.
Yep.
6% B. 34%. Close to 35% W.
It's a clean little town. Surrounded by mountains. Gorgeous little area.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are downtowns actually, like, there's quite a few things going on. Look at this, man. I love it. beautiful mountain views and stuff. Stuff like that. The lighting this time of day for recording is horrible. You got glares. In real life, this looks gorgeous, but on camera, it doesn't look 100. Kind of laid back and quiet, though. That's the thing about Florida. Florida's got so much life to it, though, that it's hard to readjust to. But hey, we did Montgomery for a year, and that's pretty slow pace. The thing is, like, you could actually get a mortgage up here for like a reasonable amount we could easily afford. Mm-hmm. Like, getting a mortgage here on a house would be so reasonable.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be scary. It would actually be comforting.
Yeah.
Because it's not an expensive area. And it's like a small Atlanta, like what somebody said earlier.
Yeah.
It's like a miniature Atlanta. Restaurant's kind of packed over there. It's very quiet. You know, it kind of reminds me of Wetumpka.
Yeah.
Alright, so back on the road. Head to short Chattanooga. Unless you want to eat some Mexican food here.
No, let's wait and get the one thing we talked about.
Alright, Chattanooga. GPS it.
Okay.
It smells great around here.
Mm-hmm.
Mexican food type of smell. And my windshield is super dirty, guys. I've tried keeping it clean. But,
Head west on West Kyler Street towards South Gordon Avenue, then turn right onto South Gordon Avenue. In a quarter mile, turn left onto West.
Worst lighting conditions to record ever. That just made things worse. There we go.
And you're gonna turn left up at Wah.
This one or the next one?
Next one.
Driving like an idiot. Very quiet. Tremendously quiet. Again, guys, sorry again one last time. I know I've said it a few times, but the lighting conditions to record this time of the day are the worst. At night it gets really nice, and then in the day it's nice, but like in between, like now there's just not enough color, not enough saturation of color for anything to make sense. How far from Chattanooga?
30 minutes.
30 minutes, yeah, that's not bad at all. He's not going. He ain't going, we're going. I got the same mindset this truck got right here. He's like, if you ain't going, I'm
West
going.
Wall Street for 1.5 miles.
Country road, take me home to Hialeah City.
You're gonna go up a mile and a half to Shugart.
It's beautiful in person, but it's just on video it doesn't quite look the same. It's aggravating actually how much beauty there is here right now, but on the video we're just getting a glare. Oh, it's frustrating. I don't think, what is it, spring already?
Yeah, it's spring.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. They're beautiful homes.
Look at that one.
Oh,
That's
they're
my
pretty
tall
front
house.
porches and stuff. It's just gorgeous.
You can build a house like that.
Does it say there? Oh, nice school. It is beautiful out here.
Yeah.
This is what I love about these little towns like this.
Yeah.
Seeing stuff like that every day.
Yeah.
That's really like you don't see stuff too much of that in Alabama. In Fort Myers right now. It's just like it's like
Yeah.
everywhere you go here, everybody's got like really nice trucks and stuff. Big wheels and stuff. It's hard to keep this windshield clean today too.
Yeah.
It aggravates me. I like my videos to be like absolutely perfect. Not always possible.
Yeah. It's still a good video.
Stone Ridge.
Beautiful road.
Dude, I love it. This camera's like fighting against me.
Quarter
Too.
mile, turn right onto Shugart Road.
Wow. Dude, grab that phone. Grab the phone so don't slide.
I'm grabbing it. Turn right on Sugar.
Oh yeah. Then when I start messing with the exposure, usually it just makes it worse.
Continue on Shugart Road for 3/4 of a mile.
Take her on Sugar Road. Do my there. Oh, it's bubble. I know. There's look how many pimp top trucks there. Like every other truck has like big wheels. I think part of that is here people do have an extra dollar left around where they can do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like places like Fort Myers, nobody does stuff to their car because they're already like maxed out.
Yeah.
A lot of people are maxed out at Academy. Yeah, cool. But people have an extra dollar to be able to put wheels in a lift kit on a truck, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or like in a place like where people are like Florida, people are maxed out. Also, like the more you notice, like the more culture there is in the area, the less people mess with cars,
Yeah.
and the less culture an area has.
Quarter mile, use the right lane to turn left.
Like the more
onto
artificial an
bypass
area
Chattanooga
is,
Road.
like the more like if you're like Fort Lauderdale, for example,
Mm-hmm.
everybody drives like a factory car,
Yeah.
and then you get into like the deep south, and everybody has like
Miami is the exception to the rule because Miami does have car culture and it's an exciting cultural place.
not really. Miami doesn't have car culture.
It used to.
No, I don't have no car culture. Miami, everybody drives like the most bland, whatever the most bland thing they can get their hands on. In New York City, for example, a place that's like full of culture, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no car culture there at all. Maybe Los Angeles could be an exception.
Yeah.
1,000 feet, use the right lane to turn left onto North Bypass.
But you know, like when you get to like Mississippi, areas that are like that where there's like nothing or they're bare, like Louisiana, perfect example. Places that are just kind of barren.
Yeah.
Use the right lane to turn left onto North Bypass Chattanooga Road. Then use the right lane to take the ramp to Chattanooga.
Like a perfect example might be Louisiana, where like or Vicksburg, Mississippi, like places that are just bland like that
Mm-hmm.
will end up having like a lot of car culture.
Mm-hmm.
But places like New York City, like when we went to New York City, you don't see anybody doing anything to their cars in New York City
Mm-hmm.
because there's food, there's restaurants, there's skyline, there's so much going on there that people aren't really worried about what their car looks like. However, on the other hand, people want to be more anonymous, but then like in smaller places that have less going on,
Yeah.
people want to stand out. I noticed that in our travels.
Yeah.
Exceptions are places like maybe Miami. No, yeah, I said maybe Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Not even Miami. Everybody drives bland stuff. Like, the average person maybe doesn't really do anything in their car. New York City is a great example.
You're getting on.
North here.
Use the right lane to take the ramp to Chattanooga.
Here.
In half a mile, merge onto I-75 North.
You know what I need to get is guanabana.
What?
Soursop. Maybe that would help my stomach a little bit better. It could. It's good. This is just beautiful.
Did those aloe drinks help you?
For a while they did. I haven't had them in a while. They were helping in Alabama.
Yeah.
This new medicine combination I got going on, it's really what's been doing it for me. But lately it's been, like, I don't know if I've been violating my diet too much or what.
20 miles.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
Oh, crap, bird poop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, anyways, places that, like, lack road culture,
Yeah.
there's people who create artificial culture, you know?
Yeah.
That's why, like, when you get to, like, those boring towns in the middle of nowhere in Arkansas, everybody's got big wheels and,
Yeah.
and you know, whatever, stuff like that. Because then, like, since the place is missing fiber, then, like, people have to give the place flavor, you know? But vice versa, places like New York City that are just, or Chicago is another great example, where since there's so much culture that there's no reason for people to try to, like, pimp out a car, for example. I think when you go to a place and you see a lot of car culture, it's indicative of a place that's really missing a lot in other areas. We've seen that all over the country as a trend.
Yeah.
Are there exceptions to the trend? Maybe Los Angeles? We ain't been there to see it. We're just assuming, you know?
Detroit kind of has like.
No, I what? When you see Detroit?
No,
There
the
there's
area
a few.
does because they make cars
Right,
there.
of course. Like,
And then they pull them out on like the weekends and stuff like that.
right. That's historic. Right,
Yeah.
that's historic. Yeah, like there's a lot of Pontiacs in Detroit, for example.
Yeah.
Where else in America do you see that? And there's actual towns in Michigan named after, like, there's a town of Cadillac. Pontiac. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's different, really. But, like, what would be the blandest place in the United States? Probably Louisiana. In Arkansas, like, in the Mississippi
Ohio.
Delta. Ohio. Good point, though.
Ohio
doesn't have car
and
culture.
Indiana.
Well, trucks are big in Indiana, but not like nothing like the other South. I don't know. But see, like, northern people are different, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just referring to, like, the South.
Yeah.
The North is weird. People in the North don't do cultural expressions. You know what I mean? Like, they don't really do that. For example, like, Atlanta's a big city.
Yeah.
There really aren't too many, like most people just drive like a black Camry or something, you know? Just get into Arkansas, those little towns in the middle of nowhere. Louisiana, like places that are just like far out while those cars like flying. And everybody's car's pimped out or they've done something to it. Then you're a big metropolitan area and everybody's driving like a gray car.
Yeah.
Naples is another example of a place where nobody does anything to cars.
Yeah.
100% stock. And then you got beaches, you got this, like, you got so much going on in the area.
And you got Miami like right around the corner.
Right. Alright guys, so that's a drive through Dalton. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. And if you live in this area, I would love to hear your opinion about our video. So please get at us.